Okay, so. What was I gonna say? What was I going to say? Well, for one thing, I'm gonna take off my gloves. I have gloves on. I don't know, they need to be washed. And I just need to get to that. In any case, so I did something I haven't done in a while. I played Star Citizen. For some reason I thought that in between the time that the time I last played and like a few days after, there was like they had like done some redistribution of like credits or whatever, and so you know, there for 317. Was it 317.2 or just 37? I think it was just 317. There was a wipe, and then they were going to reward everybody credits, and then they rewarded everybody credits for 317. Or was it a wipe for 317.2? I don't know. I can't remember. But point being, I was bummed out, and then I got a bunch of credits. And then I was like, I don't know. The state of the game, I'm not really feeling it right now. Yeah, I mean, and then I heard that there was another wipe, which I think was just the wipe that had happened, and it was just people coming into it late, probably, maybe. I don't know, but like I you know, there was a wipe. I got a bunch of credits, like just about 6 million credits. And then, and I was like, wow, actually that's a lot. That's actually like, damn, actually that's more than I had. And that's really generous. And then I was just like, I don't know. I'm not really enjoying the game as much as I used to. So I stopped playing, and then I thought I had wiped, so I was like, I'll just wait for 318. And then boom, I log in today, and I still have just about 6 million credits, so... And did a few missions. Some things were bugged, but, you know, nothing terrible, nothing super bad happened. The most interesting thing to me, and I don't know if this is a bug, so they increased the server populations from like 50 to 100. And, well, I think I actually saw a server that had 200 apparently. But one of the servers, it went like from 24 people to 68 people to 100 and something people. And then it kept growing until it reached 200. But also, here's the weird thing. There was nobody in chat. There was no chat at all. There was no global chat going on. Frankly, the game was basically just as empty as it's ever been. Where, yeah, you'll run into a few people. You'll run into a few people in the landing zones, but it's not that amazing. And like, you know, literally I managed to run into 2 people on, you know, in the metro, or in the metro in area 18. Like, I was in the middle next to the door. 2 other people were standing on the farthest ends of the metro. And, you know, I mean, in all fairness, I could have been the one to strike up a conversation, be like, hey, what are y'all doing? But I didn't. And that, I mean, could go into a whole discussion about my antisocial behavior in what should be social games. But we can just leave that at the door. Sorry. Now it's the thing. I don't know. Shit, what else? Fuck. But yeah, no, I don't know. I'm still super excited for 3.18. I saw some people commenting about like CitizenCon. Because actually, it turns out, you know, this is the 10-year anniversary of the project starting. Like, I mean, 10 years for the Kickstarter. And of course, they're not going to celebrate CitizenCon, you know, 2022 or 2952 as the 10-year anniversary. Because all it's going to be is headlines about how the game still is, you know, 10 years later and it's still in alpha. And it's like, you know, I mean, that's like actually, you know, completely understandable, and like seriously shut the fuck up. You know. So I don't know what to say besides that on that front, but I actually am excited for CitizenCon. Not super hyped, but I'm interested to see. And the fact that there's not going to be a keynote and there's not going to be all of the heads, yeah, that is a bit strange. Also, I don't know. There is a very real thing behind not having a keynote where it does save time, and it's like, you know, somebody doesn't have to put the thing together. But also, like, how much... I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like... Okay, I don't know. Crazy thought, I guess. Could we just have, like, Chris Roberts just do a voiceover for some gameplay? Just a voiceover for some gameplay that QA people record. And just talk about stuff. And just talk about the game and how it's going and any, you know, plans or snags that they've run into. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have to be Chris Roberts himself. It could be any of the, you know, sort of heads of the company or heads of the studio. Like, you know, just, I don't know. It could be, I don't know. It just seems like, yeah, it could be. Oh, and you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if there's anything on Quanta. I need to check the CitizenCon thing again. If I don't put a little thing here, that's bad on me. But hopefully I'll remember to update this or put a little text thing here and see. But definitely check, because if there isn't any update on Quanta, then I'll be... I mean, it's going to be like more of the same, right? I mean, like, we know... And that's also the same with the keynote, maybe, where it's like, we know what they're working on, we know what we're working towards, and, you know, like seeing, you know, if they were to throw together a thing, also, actually, would it be valuable at all? Probably not, if I'm honest. But, you know, it is what it is. Keep still coming along. It's, you know, as stable as it was when it was 50-player servers. It with 100 people on the server, it's as stable as it was when they had 50 people on the server. Which, I mean, I don't know how much of a change they actually made on the back end to service that, but you know, whatever they did or however that happened, seems to be working fine. Search, investigate missions are still garbage, though. And I don't think they ever will not be until very later.